Speaking is one of the most important skills in all of human existence. It's the number one way all of us communicate. Even though there's texting in the world and emojis and all of this other crap that can distract you, speaking is the only thing that works in every single scenario. Trying to land a new client for your sales project, speaking on the phone is going to do better than typing messages. Trying to invoke some emotion when you're talking to your parents, calling them and speaking to them is going to be able to show that emotion, not words on a screen. And speaking is something that we're slowly losing ability in. Well, not us. You see, because if you clicked on this video, you want to get better at speaking. And I just so happen to know how you can get better at speaking. There's 3 very simple protocols, and every single one of them you could do today. Literally today, and you'll be done. You'll be better at speaking within a month. Because it will take you some time. It takes you lots of practice. But as long as you have the dedication to go through the shite speaking, the meh, mediocre, then good, you're going to be sorted, brother. So let's get into the first thing you can do today. The first thing you can do this evening, this morning, whenever you're watching this video, if you're about to go to bed, do this really quickly. It takes 5 minutes, 10 minutes of your time. It's very simply, you just have to read out loud. You have to read your book, whatever it may be, right? Let's take this book, for example, I've got. Just read it out loud and tell you exactly what I've got to say. Read out loud. I'm joking, brother, but really, pick up a book. It doesn't matter if it's fiction, non-fiction, depends if you want to learn or just, expand the mind and creativity of your head. Whatever it wants to be, even if you read the Quran or the Bible, pick up a book and start reading it out loud. It doesn't have to be projected like you're recording a YouTube video. It just has to be loud enough so you can actually hear it come out your mouth. Which means if I wanted to speak like this, where you wouldn't be able to hear me, that's how I could read out loud. And perhaps, like I said, if it's night time or really early morning, you can do this quiet enough so where you don't wake up everybody behind these walls. You just keep it to yourself. But as long as you're beginning to speak out loud and concisely portray exactly what's being pictured inside of these books out into reality and begin to picture them inside of your head as you speak, then you're going to get better at speaking very, very fast, as a matter of fact. That's why I'm so good at speaking now, because I started reading again recently. Well, I hope it shows a little bit, right? Because I've actually been trying to read. But whatever, swiftly moving on to the second most important thing. Speaking in general. Because I'm going to tell you a secret. The only way to get better at speaking is by speaking. I know, it's not rocket science in the end. All you had to do was go socialise with your friends. All you had to do was go ask more questions at school. All you had to do was say good morning to your mother every single day. Good morning to your father every single day. If you're a posh British man, if you're anywhere else in the world, you just say good morning to mum and dad. You understand? You just need to go say good morning to people around you. You need to go say hello to people when you're walking on the streets. You need to say goodbye, good night, whatever it might be. You need to be able to speak. And the only way to be able to speak better is by going out and speaking better. Experience breeds confidence in the realms of speaking, and also a lot of other realms, but we're subjecting this just to speaking. So if you want to speak better, slow down a little bit and start speaking to other people. Instead of rushing past people on the street, head down on your phone, like an introverted person, have your head up a little bit. Oh, good morning, sir. Whatever it might be. Be posh, be chavvy, it doesn't matter. Whoever you are, right? But just go speak to people. Because I'm going to tell you right now, one more time. The only way to get better at speaking is by going out and practicing every single day. If you're not practicing speaking, you will not get better at speaking, very simply put. If you just sit there like this all day, like school tell you to, you're not going to get better at speaking, my friend. So you need to speak more and more and more and more. And it's perfectly segues onto part 3 of this 3-step protocol, which is just speak. Speak to yourself. What am I doing right now? I'm looking at some fake device. I'm looking at some random pieces of metal magically capturing exactly how I look and exactly what I'm saying through some sound systems we cannot even comprehend unless we're scientists. Essentially, I'm speaking to myself. That's how there's no pressure when I'm recording these videos. I'm essentially speaking to myself, my friend. You can do the same. And I'll tell you a secret, as a matter of fact. I've been talking to myself for my entire life. Genuinely speaking my mind to myself. I'll stop this video and then I'll go talk to myself for like 5 minutes. And then I'll go record another video. Do you understand? It's not about, looking same to everyone else. It's about actually what works. And do you know what works the best? Speaking to your damn self. Because reading is technically speaking to yourself. You're reading out loud. If no one else is there, you're just reading to yourself. Doing this, speaking to myself. Without the camera on, if it's just me by myself, I'll speak to myself. And then you wonder how in 6 months I made such a transformation from my oldest videos, which I probably put on the screen, to now. It's not just the camera quality, it's just not just the video quality itself, it's also the speech. I had fantastic ideas back in the day, don't get me wrong, I always have. But now, it's just so much more concise and clear, and hopefully more helpful to you all. So I'm not going to drag on this video any longer. Make sure to take these 3 key traits with you. I'll list them really quick on the screen. And I guarantee you that within the next month, genuinely 30 days, you will be a better speaker than you are today. Guarantee. It's not even close. So make sure to do the hard work even when you don't feel like it. Keep practicing your speaking. Stay strong out there. And I'll see you tomorrow.